Teacher as a facilitator. Okay po. So with real inquiry, teachers are facilitators as opposed to just a teacher imparting information. As a facilitator, they prompt student questioning and idea sharing with purposeful questions, ensuring that the students have access to the resources as they determine what they need and set clear expectations for student behavior. So most importantly, students are held accountable for their own actions. So doon po sa ating mga napag-usapan about inquiry, I will reiterate po na ang students and teachers, they need to work hand in hand. So because teachers are the co-creators po. So there's an absolute role po of the learners and the teachers. So kapag kailangan po nila na sa inquiry po, hindi po pwedeng estudyante lang, hindi po pwedeng si teacher lang. Okay po. So, kasi may role si learner kasi sila yung ating tinuturuan at sila yung kailangan ma-develop yung mga skills na ito. May role din po si teacher kasi hindi po natin matutulungan na ma-develop yung mga skills na ito kung hindi po natin sila i-guide or i-scaffold. Yan po. Yan. Ayan, mga nag-yes pa. Dito pa daw sila. Yan. Thank you po. Yan, kapit lang po kayo sa mga internet nyo. Naintindihan ko kasi may ulan dyan. So, ito po. But at the same time, ito pong si student and si teacher, nag-meet po sila in the middle. Okay? This, ito nga po yung sinasabi ko, this when we meet in the middle, the students and the teachers. Kasi po, naandito na po yung power of co-creating and collaborating is so impactful po sa inquiry learning. Yan. So, kasi tulad niyan, the students and the teachers, hand in hand po yan, ask questions. Both the teacher and the student will ask questions. They will collaborate. They will actively participate in learning. They will make their thinking process visible. They are willing to modify ideas and take risks. They persevere with their own ideas. They are able to display critical and creative thinking. And they can also show respect for individuals and different points of view. Yan, tandaan po natin yan na sa inquiry, hindi lang po student or hindi lang po si teacher ang nasusunod. Pareho po sila dapat na nag-work hand in hand. Okay po? Now, let's go and let's proceed to number 3. Oh, wag mo na doon. Okay. I want you, ito po, with our discussion, ito may mga discussions natin. I want you po to choose the 3 or the top 3 words to describe inquiry based on your current understanding na. So this time, i-share ko po sa inyo, ito pong wait lang po ha. Ito na po. Tignan natin ngayon kung hindi ko na siya makita. Wait lang po. Share ko po sa inyo itong eto na, nakita ko na siya. Yan, nakikita niyo na po ba siya? Let's have the full screen. Yan po. Ang gagawin niyo lang po is to join at this po, ayan. Ayan po yung ID and you can scan na lang po. Mag-scan lang po kayo dyan sa QR code. Yan. So, the top 3 words that best describe inquiry. Yan, 3 words that best describe inquiry. Yan, 0 pa po ang tao. Wait po natin kayo. Thank you, Ma'am Maddie. Yan, nakapasok na po ba? Parang wala pang nakapasok. Or nag-iisip pa tayo ng ano i-describe natin. Still waiting. Let me try again. Okay. Ayan. I-show natin ang results. Yan. Investigate, ask question, inquire, query. Yan, exploration. Ayan. So ito po yung mga ginagamit natin. Pwede possible natin gamitin sa ating mga estudyante during our synchronous lessons. Yan, pwede nyo po yung gamitin yung Vox po na yan. At napakaganda po na it's a free ano po, hindi po siya, free app po siya. Yan, pwede rin po na sa Google Chrome nyo lang siya i-search. Yan po, libre po siya. Yan, nakakapag-create ng word cloud, meron din pong mga multiple choices. Yan po. So yan, these are the words that best describe inquiry. Yan, exploration, discussion, answer, participate, reflect, wondering, open, maybe open-minded ito, discovering, question, engage, probe, elaborate, exploring, creative, query, sharing, wondering. I love all the words that you use here. Yan. Question, evaluate, collaborative. Participate. Yes. Creating, engage. Ang ganda nung yung engage. Ayan. Kasi kailangan maging engage ang mga ang mga students natin. If we are not giving the students opportunity na mag-discover and mag-explore sila, surely they will not be engaged on whatever activities that we are giving to them. Ayan, continuous pa po. Yan, seeking the exact information about something, sabi ni Ma'am Ruby. Yan po. Ayan, dumadami siya, ang ganda. Okay. Responsive, elaborate, exploring, discovering, discussing. Yan. Part po yan talaga ng inquiry. Now, okay. So thank you very much po sa mga nakapasok. Yan, meron pa rin pumapasok, no? Siguro nawawala yung mga internet connection nila. Ayan, kasi nga maulan. So sige lang po. Okay, so i-close ko na ang poll. Thank you very much mga kaguro. I-close na natin ang poll. Okay, now, ito po ang aking... Okay, share ko na ulit ang aking screen. Tapos na si Fox. Okay, now here, let's move on po sa our part, part 4 na po ba tayo? Yan, part 3. This Busting 5 Myths of Inquiry-Based Learning is based on Ross Cooper po. Si Ross Cooper is an administrator in the Chappaqua Central School District in New York. Yan. And he is one of the co-author of Hacking Project-Based Learning. So let's discuss po yung myths and truths about inquiry-based learning. Okay, so the first myth, okay, so ito po yun. So we have 5 po. The first one is hands-on experiences or inquiry. Okay. So ano po ba yan? Hands-on experiences is equal to inquiry. Kapag po ba may hands-on experience, ibig sabihin na po ba niyan ay equivalent na po ba yan sa inquiry? Do you agree on this? Do you agree po ba? Kapag hands-on experience, equivalent yan, inquiry agad? Hindi po. Bakit? Kasi po, part po ang hands-on experience sa ating inquiry. But hindi lang po siya masasabi na inquiry. Kung for example po, you ask the students to create a diorama and you gave them all the materials or the resources po na kailangan nila to build their diorama. So that is a hands-on experience. That is an example of hands-on experience. Tama po ba? But do you think merong inquiry doon? Kasi binigay mo na po yung resources mo, binigay mo na rin yung step-by-step on how you're going to build the diorama. So wala na pong inquiry doon. So hindi porket hands-on experience, ibig sabihin nun ay may inquiry na. But if you ask them to create their diorama based on their understanding. For example, may lesson kayo sa mathematics about maybe the area and the perimeter, and this child or this student use his or her understanding about the area and perimeter and created his own diorama, then yan po, may inquiry po dyan. At siya po yung mismo na yan, ito po, may sinabi po dito. No, sir, unless there is communication, questioning, and feedbacking. Ayan, or may mga feedback. So the truth po is, inquiry is a student-centered experience. Okay, so what does it mean? The students need to have the opportunity to not only question their environment, but then explore those questions through research and experimentation. A standard hands-on activity may include scripted directions, a recipe, or another predetermined process. And during this inquiry experience, students propose solutions and test their solutions through a cycle of trial and errors. Doon po natin masasabi na that inquiry is a student-centered experience. Ayan po, hindi lang po siya hands-on experience. Okay? Next. Myth number 2. Inquiry means students just do whatever they want. Okay? Myth lang po yan. Inquiry-based classrooms described as chaotic environments. As what I mentioned po a while ago, yan, chaotic talaga siya. Colorful mess, yan, beautiful mess, chaotic yan, chaotic po siya, yan. characterized by watered down content. The misconception is that while students are engaging in inquiry, the teacher is just an observer who can sit at his or her desk. So yan po. Yan po ang misconception dyan. Okay? So what is the truth here? The teacher plays a critical role in the inquiry classroom in 4 specific ways. First and foremost, the teacher works to uncover misconceptions students hold about a given topic. Yeah, kasi hindi naman po natin yan maiiwasan, di ba po? Na may mga misconception yan. Kasi akala nila, okay, prior knowledge. May prior knowledge si bata, di ba? Pero hindi nila alam na may misconception pala sila. And as a teacher, kaya tayo may role dito eh. We need to facilitate, di ba? So we need to uncover these misconceptions. Then, addressing these misconceptions is especially necessary in the science classroom, especially ito po, science classroom. Because children use their experiences to make sense out of scientific phenomena observe around them. Ayan, tulad nga po na sinabi ko sa inyo, kapag may prior knowledge na yung bata, so pag minsan yung prior knowledge, ala kasi ng mga bata, ay alam na alam ko to. Pero meron tayong mga misconception dito. Yan, what they lack in experience, they often make up for with their imagination. If these misconceptions go unaddressed, students hold on to their creative explanations and force all new learning to fit around them. Okay? Second, the teacher helps inspire student inquiry by providing an environment worth exploring. Ayan, number ano po yan? 2. Hindi po tayo pwede na gusto po pala natin na inquiry, pero we are not providing them the environment worth exploring. So let's say sa online, sabihin natin sa online, okay, sir, paano ka naman mag-provide? Online lang naman kami. Kahit nasa online lang. So we need to be creative sa atin pong mga slides, sa atin pong mga discussions. Yan, kailangan talaga ng creativity bilang isang teacher. Yan. Teachers can elicit inquiry by proposing a provocative questions. Ayan. Providing materials for an experiment without a roadmap or simply encouraging students to look critically at the world around them. Third, the teacher helps students use their content literacy to describe and document their work. In a classroom where inquiry is alive and well, it is true, the memorization of vocabulary words takes a backseat. Ayan. Sino po ang... Ito, natatamaan din ako dito pag minsan. But, you know, nasanay kasi, syempre, nung unang panahon, sinanay tayo ng mga teachers natin to memorize vocabularies. To memorize, ayan po. Lagi po tayong, kailangan i-memorize mo ang definition ng ganito. So, sa exams, laging may definition of terms. Yan. Pero, hindi natin nararamdaman na if we are doing inquiry in the classroom, kahit hindi mo na pala talaga siya i-memorize, papasok at maiintindihan talaga yan. Papasok yan sa utak mo at maiintindihan mo yan. Hindi mo lang siya ma-memorize. Yan. So, however, sabi dito, this does not mean that vocabulary is absent completely. Students learn the terms through experiences which deepen the learning of the vocabulary, and it is therefore more likely the learning will transfer to later endeavors. Actually, that's true po. Kaya I encourage also sa face-to-face po, ayan, ma-share ko lang. During face-to-face, I encourage my teachers to create, to put a wonder wall in the classroom, and at the same time, yung vocabulary words or what we call as the word wall. Kasi from time to time, pinupuntahan po nila. So, kunwari, meron silang isang hindi alam na word, tatanong po nila kay teacher, si teacher, sasabihin, tapos si estudyante, ipopost po yung word na yun doon sa word wall. So ngayon, malalaman na ngayon ng bata kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng word na yun, at from time to time, pinupuntahan niya, binabalikan niya yun kung gusto niyang gamitin. So hindi lang yung meaning ng vocabulary ang masasanay sa bata, pati yung spelling ng word. Yan, yun po yung kinaganda nun. So paano naman po natin ito gagawin sa paano naman po natin to gagawin sa ating online? So maybe we can mag-create po tayo ng word box. Yan, mga word boxes. Bago tayo mag-discuss or bago tayo mag-start ng lesson natin, bigay natin yung mga terminologies or vocabularies na may encounter nila. Yan, para po alam nila na may word ito na ito ang sabi ni ma'am or ni sir. So possible na mag-search ka agad si student na kung ano pa ang ibig sabihin nito para mamaya at least alam ko na kapag nag-discuss na, di ba? So yun po, pwede po tayo magbigay ng mga word boxes or yung mga vocabulary words po. Yan, before our lesson. Okay, next. Through myth number 3, learning objectives ruin inquiry. Totoo ba to? Pero sabi nila kasi, kailangan daw may learning objectives. Kailangan, sabi ni ma'am, kailangan ilagay ang objectives. Importante yan. Di ba yun po yung lagi nating sinasabi? Pero sabi po dito, learning objectives ruin inquiry. Yan po ang myth. Describe as a spoiler to a new movie. Meaning, the learning objective ruins the ending of the learning experience students are about to encounter. Sabi nila, hindi ko na kailangan ilagay si learning objectives kasi nga, spoiler alert. Sabi nila yan. So, alam na, ito ang pag-aaralan, ganito, ganyan. So, na-spoiled na, di ba? Pero, myth lang po yan. Kasi po, the truth is, learning objectives let everyone know where they are going. So, learning objectives are more accurately associated with movie trailers, not spoilers. A well-crafted objective stimulates inquiries while giving students enough information to understand where they are headed in the learning experience without giving away all of the plot twists and excitement they will encounter. So, hindi siya spoiler alert. So, ito nga, totoo yan. Kapag meron tayong clear objective, accurate po, yan, well-crafted objective. So, ito po yung way natin para yung mga bata, yan, ay alam nila kung saan sila papunta. Learning objectives could be a guide on what kind of topic the inquiries would revolve. That's really true po, Ma'am Christine. Tama po kayo dyan. So, hindi siya spoiled ha, and hindi siya, spoiler. Yeah, next myth, number 4. There is not enough time. No enough time daw. Pag inquiry daw, naku, wala akong oras, wala nang oras. Kasi mga bata tanong na lang ng tanong, wala nang wala nang nakuwang na solusyonan, wala nang nasagot. Yeah? So, hindi po. Actually, some of the teachers here sa aking pong school, when I came here, they're always asking about the time. There's no enough time to do the inquiry. And I always ask them, why? Yan. Kasi daw, bakit daw sabi ko, bakit walang time? Ang dami-dami yung oras for inquiry. Ang sabi kasi nila, kasi ang daming tanong. So, hindi naman natin pwedeng sabihin na, stop ka na sa tanong mo. Bawal ka nang magtanong. So, actually, if you provide time to students to uncover content, okay, certainly does take more time than a typical lecture. A teacher can say a lot during a lecture and even more information can be crammed into a packet of notes. However, there is a clear difference between covering content in class and actual student learning. Magkaiba po talaga yon. Kasi po, for example, kung ikaw kasi si teacher ay hindi ka what do you call this? Basta hinayaan mo yung mga bata, wala kayong agreement, wala kayong essential agreement na ito ang target natin. Okay? Hindi clear yung target mo sa mga batang yan. So wala talagang enough time dyan. Kasi hahayaan mo lang sila, okay, tapusin mo to, ganito, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. But in the first, if in the first place, nag-agree kayo, you have the essential agreement that, okay, for this day, these are the things that I am expecting you to finish. So si estudyante, alam niya na, ito ang aming agreement kay sir at saka kay ma'am. So itong kailangan naming tapusin ngayon. So ngayon, hindi na siya magiging Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao ngayon ang punta ng mga bata. So may focus na yung mga bata. I hope you get what I meant po. Yan. So the truth is we need to prioritize. Time really is a tricky thing. We need to use it carefully. When working with teachers to find time, we encourage them to prioritize their standards or objectives. Tama po yan. Kasi masyado na tayong natutuwa tayo dahil nag-explore ang mga bata. Kasi sabi ni Sir Jay, sabi ni Sir Louie, inquiry mag-explore. Pero of course, that's right. We need to prioritize po. Yan, hindi po porket sinabi natin na mag-explore, mag-discover, wala na tayong dapat na i-prioritize. Yan po. Next po natin na myth. Myth number 5. Inquiry-based learning is not for all students. Kalimitan ko po itong naririnig, especially sa mga non-English speakers. Sabi nila, kasi the medium of instruction, okay? The medium of instruction po, especially dito sa current school ko, the medium of instruction is English. Okay po. So, paano daw po yung mga zero English? Hindi po para sa kanila ang inquiry. Kasi hindi naman sila makakapagsalita ng English. Yun po ang sinasabi palagi. Hindi daw po, ang inquiry-based daw po ay hindi para sa mga bata, hindi para sa lahat ng bata. Pero mali po kayo. Okay? Inquiry is for all students. The beauty of an inquiry-based lesson is it creates a wide entry point for all learners. Students can enter the learning experience with their personal vocabulary and background knowledge. Lahat po ng bata ay may mga background knowledge yan. May mga prior knowledge po yan. Ngayon, if they don't have the prior knowledge, ano ang role natin as a teacher? Yun po ang lagi nating tanungin sa sarili natin. Let me drink po. Okay? So kahit na hindi po English ang kanilang first language, they have also their prior knowledge. Maybe their own mother tongue or their own native language. So for example po, meron pong topic about matter. Or ayan, solid liquid gas. Hindi maipaliwanag ng bata kasi hindi marunong mag-English. Okay? Hindi marunong mag-English si bata. So what are we going to do? So, kailangan bigyan natin sila ng scaffolding. Sorry po, wait lang po ah. Okay, so, since the learning process is not set in stone, students and teachers work together to create individualized paths that meet the learner's needs. All students benefit from the open nature of inquiry because they are not bound by a set of directions which limit their abilities to problem solve and create. Ano po ang lagi sinasabi sa atin? Lagi po sinasabi sa atin na kailangan po bigyan natin, kasi di ba sabi ni DepEd, kailangan natin isipin yung needs ng mga bata. So dito na po pumapasok yung create individualized paths that meet the learner's needs. So differentiated activities. Differentiation po ang kailangan natin dito. Yan. So ayan po ang myths, 5 myths and 5 truths po ng inquiry.